Child, Moniece is still crazy as a damn bed bug. April Jones and Lil Fizzle Pop is still trying to kick us this foo-foo about they not together. And girl, Apple Watts was finna take it to Summer Bunny's ass, child. All this and more on this week's review of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 6, Episode 2. Let's get it, Gert.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something.
Bitch, this shirt been washed so much. Girl, look at this shit here. Girl, it's a good thing I'm at home. I already got a man and I ain't got to impress none of you hoes. Child, girl, my ass got off of work at 2 o'clock in the morning and then had the nerve to wake up at 6 o'clock. Bitch, I've been up since 6 looking stupid. So before I render this video though, I do have to thank each and every last person that has been subscribing to my channel, to all the new Sheikas and Gregs to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with my videos, that hit me up in the comments. To the few that hit me up in my email. I put my email down in the description for a reason, girl. That's so that if y'all want me to talk about something, y'all want my advice on something, y'all got some shows that is good and y'all feel like I should add it on to the channel, like I said, it's not my channel, it's our channel, sis. It's our channel, bruh. So if there's anything that y'all feel as though y'all want me to add up here, want me to check out, email me, TLSMITHTEATALK@gmail.com. You do not have to put everything down under the comments, but I do appreciate them though. I appreciate all the comments, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the hating ones. I appreciate all of that shit too, bitch. So girl, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood from last night, season 6. Girl, I'm sorry, being all up in my playing no girl child. Anyway, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood season 6, episode 2, Bad Bunny. Basically, the episode starts off where I left off at last week, and that's the argument that took place between April and Moniece. They both decided to just let bygones be bygones and just try to figure this thing out amicably. And I can appreciate that, considering the fact that there is a child involved. Though nobody consciously want to put their child into the middle of some, well, Drew does, but as far as Moniece and April, well, April do too. So I mean, as far as Moniece goes, she doesn't want to bring her kid into a whole bunch of fuck shit when it doesn't have to be that way. Now, we all know Moniece is a special, and she ain't a new kind of crazy. She an old kind of crazy, but she's a special kind of crazy nonetheless, because Miss Girl basically invited April to come on the road with her because Moniece is doing a tour, basically to get her new music out and about in the airwaves. And I'm not upset about that, because Moniece does have a little voice on her. So I'm all here for Moniece reaching her dreams. And April like, girl, I don't know about all of that, but I will think about it. Moniece apologized for saying that April sold her puss, and I'm just confused why Moniece had to apologize for something that she said out of her own damn mouth on her own damn Snapchat about all these niggas in the industries that she done fucked, which is why Omarion don't want to halfway fuck with her ass, because her walls ain't got no traction no more, girl. Girl, her walls is the same circumference as my living room and my kitchen put together. Girl, we all know why Miss Omarion is just went on ahead and let that puss go. But I'm going to let Moniece have it. But I am with K. Michelle when she says, girl, I don't think it's a good idea for y'all to set here and go on this goddamn tour together. K. Michelle told her straight up, y'all hoes is gonna fuck around and get to fighting, and then April body gonna be laying in a field, a pasture, or a ditch somewhere stanking, cause Moniece done cut that bitch too short shit for fucking around with her goddamn children. But it is what it is. Girl, my girl Apple done finally hit the scene, bitch, and Miss Yo-Yo, shout out to Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo is her mentor, and I can appreciate that. Because the thing about it is, April is still very April. Apple, there's too many A's on this damn show. Apple is very rough around the edges. Still, she has a lot of growing to do. Still, and I can appreciate Yo-Yo taking the time out to mentor her. I believe she will get way more from Yo-Yo than she could with Sean from last season. And it's no shade to Sean because I actually like Sean. It was Sean. I actually like Sean. Her old manager from last season, y'all know Diamond's Mammy. It's no shade to her. Hey, Diamond Mammy, and hey, Diamond. But I do feel like she will learn a whole lot more from a real vet in the goddamn game, which is what and who Yo-Yo is, and I can appreciate that. And what I also can appreciate about Apple is a level of transparency. She said, girl, listen, I'm on a Tierra Marie wave where I drank a lot, and it ain't as much as Tierra Marie did. But, bitch, it's close enough. And I can appreciate her honesty, her transparency, and unlike a lot of these hoes up here, she have real life issues, real life shit that is going on, which is why I so love Apple Watts, and I really wish they would have added her into the opening credits, being an A character instead of April and Fizz. We're going to get to that in a minute. I don't feel like they deserve it, but I feel like Apple does. Apple has real life shit going on. So I'm going to have to email Mona Scott, Stephanie Gale, and all of them about that shit. Vivian and all y'all hoes. Oh, you going to hear from me. You going to hear from me. Lyrica meets up with her best friend Sia and Princess to talk about the Summer Bunny and A1 situation. I think it's real fucked up that A1 didn't have enough balls and enough courtesy to let his wife know before she had to hear it all over the radio waves, messing around with Jason Lee's messy ass. But it's like I said in the previous video, child, that's Jason Lee's bread and butter. I'm not mad at him for spilling the tea, bitch. I'm not mad at him for spilling the tea. But A1 should have been told that girl this shit, and then all of this will probably still be happening, but not to the lengths that is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? She started crying. Girl Princess started crying because basically Ray J did the same thing to her ass, kind of, sort of, when she was pregnant with Melody, so they can connect with that. And you know what? I'm glad that Lyrica does have some good girlfriends that she could call, she could cry on their shoulder, they could give her good advice and not judge her. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know much about her friend Sia just yet. She gave her an idea of just popping the fuck up on A1 at one of the shows and basically confront him about what's going on. Now that I do not agree with, because considering the fact that you're not working right now, Lyrica, and the only check you getting is from Love and Hip Hop, but he is out there working, doing other things other than Love and Hip Hop, I don't think you should have listened to your friend advice so far as that went. Like, girl, let him get them damn coins, because it's those coins that you're gonna need when you decide to go out there and divorce him, girl. So don't fuck up his bag for him in that sense. Let him work, let him make all the coins that he can make, and then you take his ass to the cleaners later. Now that's what your friend should have told you, but to let me tell her, I think Sia is more interested in camera time than she is about her friend and her marriage. That's just the way I look at it. Sia, listen, you ain't never did nothing to me and you look like a sweet girl. Don't take none of this shit personally that I'm saying. I'm just saying the vibe I'm getting from you. And that might not be what it is. But I just didn't like that advice that you gave her. And Lyrica, I saw that's what the fuck finna take place next episode. And I just don't think that's a good idea. Because the fact of the matter is, you know how much of an asshole that A1 already is. He's not going to come up off of it. He's going to feel like, bitch, you bringing this shit down to my fucking show. You embarrassing me in front of T-Pain. Well, bitch, the gag is, I'm going to embarrass you. Listen, A1 is a butch queen, sis. You know that. He good for stunts and shows. I'm going to leave it at that. Moniece invites April to the studio. That's basically where she tells her about the tour that she's finna go on, and she wanted her to go with her on the tour. We done already talked about that. Yo-Yo invites Apple Watts and Mr. Ray to come to her new space for Yo-Yo's School of Hip Hop. And I liked it. It was like a little air base. It had airplanes and everything like that all up in there still. I don't know if she owns all of that, whether she just owns the building. I don't know. I'm not counting Yo-Yo's coins. But I can appreciate what Yo-Yo was doing. I can always dig somebody that gives back to the community that they have grew in. And her main focus is the young people. And I definitely can appreciate that. So shout out to you, Miss Yo-Yo, aka Miss Kilolo. Summer Bunny comes and Apple Watch loses her shit. You know, now Ray, you know I love you, Ray, man. I loved you since College Hill, Virginia State, which just so happens to be the best College Hill season that the franchise ever had. And bitch, we can't argue with that. But I feel as though you was being just a little bit messy. Like, I'm more than sure you and Apple done had this discussion before. I'm more than sure you know the shit that's going on between Summer Bunny, A1, and Lyrica. And to me, it seemed rather messy with you inviting Summer Bunny along, knowing that Apple is going to be there. And Apple and Lyrica are friends. You already know how Apple's loyalty and her attitude is set up. I just don't feel as though it was such a good idea and a grand idea for you to try to bring Summer Bunny in to talk to Yo-Yo. Because the thing about it is, I mean, she may have a little hickory-dickory docking and the mouse goes up the clock and all that extra shit that a lot of these hoes who just want to come into the music give. But I just don't see it for her. And it has nothing to do with her fucking A1. Or allegedly fucking A1. It's just, I just don't see her. I don't see it. And much like Yo-Yo said to her later on in the episode, bitch, your talent speaks for itself. You don't have to give up your poom poom to be signed to somebody. That's just stupid. That's stupid and it's crazy. You don't need no gimmick when you have talent. Much like Tyler Perry said, your gimmick, your talent is your gimmick. And it is. You should not have to lay down, suck, and fuck for a track and a beat when you have real talent. That's when y'all hoes just need to go independent. See, if you a real artist, you would just carry your ass independent. Basically, once Apple finds out who she was, Apple Watch goes off on her and see, Apple, I'm going to get you together just a little bit. Because Apple, what I don't want you to do is lose focus on what the flying fuck you here for. I want you to make it, Apple, because I love you to death, bitch. I love everything Apple Watts, and I want her to make it. Unlike Summer Bunny and Blac Chyna, we're going to get to that in a second. I do feel like that she does have legitimate talent and is marketable talent. It is. But girl, I do not want you to lose focus and sight on what it is that you're supposed to be doing. You need to use this as a stepping stone, much like K. Michelle did and Cardi B did, and Amada La Negra did. Take their cue, apply it to your life. I understand. Lyrica is your friend, that's your homegirl, that's your buddy, and all that good shit. I'm down for that. But girl, the gag is, you not married to A1 and she didn't fuck your husband. You need to let Lyrica and A1 handle Lyrica and A1 business. Your main focus needs to be getting in the studio, getting yourself together as far as this drinking and all of this shit goes, so that you can finally get what it is that God has for you and store for your life. That needs to be your main focus. Not trying to fight Summer Bunny over A1 butch queen looking ass, girl. Don't worry about that shit. I understand that's your friend, but don't worry about that shit. You got enough shit of your own that you need to be more focused and concerned about, instead of involving yourself into some fuck shit that has absolutely nothing to do with you. Shit, Apple. That's my grown lady womanly advice to you, and I really hope you take it and not leave it. Okay? Don't be on this Akbar V, Jocelyn Hernandez, Erica Mena type shit. Y'all supposed to be up here doing music, but y'all more concerned with the reality TV coin than y'all are concerned with the music coin, which is going to take you a lot further, because the gag is, and the reality is, this reality TV shit is going to end soon. What are you going to have to fall back on? Get it together, sis. But I love you, bitch. Brittany B meets with Blac Chyna in the studio, basically to start her studio session. You know what? I live for Brittany B. I like Brittany B a lot. I think she's very beautiful, and I love the fact that she's a young black woman and that's out here getting it on her own. I can appreciate that. Now, what I can appreciate, and the fact that you are working with Blac Chyna, because the thing about it is, out of all of the accolades that you say you have, now I feel like, and I'm not gonna say it ain't true, but I just feel like because you've worked with other people in the industry, I don't see or understand why you're working with Blac Chyna. That bitch ain't no artist. She's no rapper. She's no singer. She's no songwriter. She's no songstress. She's no lyricist. She's not no writer. She's not no producer. She's not no hit maker. She's not no beat maker. She doesn't do shit in the music industry besides fuck the goddamn people that do all that shit. You are more seasoned in this game to know who qualifies and who don't. So I'm not understanding why you wasting your time trying to put a Blac Chyna in the studio, but I'm gonna let you have it, Brittany, because I fucks with you. K. Michelle and Tone go down to the clinic, and basically her obstetrician lets her know, your surrogate is great, but sis, your eggs are at a level 3, and you know we need them to be at a level 6, a level 7, level 8, level 9, because those have the highest fertility rates. Now, he did let her know that, you know, you can conceive at a level 3, but it's a lot harder. So she's going to have to go through more IVF treatments, and I really hope K. Michelle does. I do. She really wants these twin girls. I just think she wants a baby, period. Bitch, I believe if it was a baby gorilla, her ass would be just as excited for it, about having it, because she really wants another baby. So I really hope that you go through with it, K. Michelle, and I'm going to pray for your strength, girl, because I want you to have what you want to have. I do. I want that for you, K. And I appreciate the blessing that you're being to Tone and her family. I really do, because you are being a blessing to them. They're giving you a blessing, and you blessing them back. And for that, K. Michelle, I can rock with it. Lil Fizz stays at April's house because he gave up his house while he's on tour for B2K. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. That ain't what it is. He ain't had no goddamn money. He was staying with somebody else. Now he's getting some goddamn coins from the tour. And now he done hoodwinked and weaseled his ass his way back on this motherfucking show. And, you know, now he's stacking up his coin and his paper so that he could get a goddamn house. That's really what the fuck... Like... Can't nobody tell me that this ain't nothing but a scheme that Todd helped them set up so that all three of them could come to Mona Scott and VH1 to bring us the bullshit. Like, listen, girl, like, April, you so fucking pressed about getting back at your baby daddy by any means necessary. I think that's all that this is. Like, you ain't see Fizz's track record out of all the hoes whose hearts he done broke off when he was on this damn show. I don't know what make you think you wash your pussy with something so different that these other hoes that look way better than you do didn't wash their pussies with, and he still treated them like garbage, girl. You see the way he treat the mother of his child? But see, you're more willing to try to get back at Omarion by fucking his bandmate. And that only makes you out to look worse in the situation. You worse in this situation. Because you know exactly what's... Whatever, April. Like I said, I'm going to save my reads for you till later on. Girl, good luck. Because you going to need it, bitch. Anyway, girl, that's all I got. I ain't got no more. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode. Drop it down in the comment, girl. And as always, like, comment, share, most importantly, subscribe. And until tomorrow, I'm holla at you later, sheep. Baggert.